Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video, you Golf Life legends. We are down here at the home of Golf Life Foxhills, and we are with the man who gave me my chance in the media, Mr. Tim Lovejoy. How are we, mate? How are you?
Good to see you. Lovely day for it, lovely course. Still haven't given up the chance of going pro. I've not played for a long time, mate.
When did you get into golf? Because I only saw recently you played golf, and I texted you, I was like, come on, you've got
I don't really play golf anymore because I had a backup and I stopped playing. So I stopped playing for years. I played twice this year, played 3 times last year. Do you know what? I love it. I love the walking around and having a chat with your mates. I don't really care. When I was on Soccer M and I gave up football, I lost that buzz and I tried to get it by playing golf, and golf's harder than football.
Absolutely.
It's really hard. So I've sort of played on and off, but I found it frustrating that I was trying to get like a decent handicap and get my strike, and I just couldn't do it. No. So I sort of lost the love of it, and then I had a backup, as I said, and golf's not good for backs.
Absolutely not.
So I sort of gave up for a long time, and mate invited me out last year, and I absolutely loved it again. So yeah,
happy days.
It's just when you hit a ball and it flies. It is really good feeling.
Well, hopefully we'll get some of them today. We worked together for years. Like I said, we're talking about it. You gave me my chance in the media. So today we're going to work together again.
Okay,
we're going to work together again.
Great
we're going to
idea.
do a 9-hole scramble, and we're going to try and make or break par.
What do you reckon?
It's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
But we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Good luck, Mr. Tim Lovejoy. Up the golf.
Bring it on.
Come on.
Oh, it's really nerve-wracking, isn't it, having someone film you whilst you're doing this?
I still, to this day, absolutely brick myself. But I reckon, Tim, we can work together on this. So if you...
You haven't seen the way I hit the ball.
So I reckon if you just absolutely zing one down there.
Mate, I can't absolutely zing one.
It's a good shot, that. It's a good shot, mate. Good shot. Great strike. Right, you're safe, Tim. I've just got to get one down the middle.
That's it.
We're good.
That'll do.
Bounces in.
Oh, there you go. Lovely bounce in.
There we go, lovely. We're off. Make or break par. 105 to the front, Tim. 122 to the middle of the green. I'm going to put a little tee down so you know where to go from. It's gone right. It's gone right. Come on, Tim.
I'm going for a 9-iron because I have no idea how hard I'm going to hit this. Mine's falling in. Can I drop it better?
Yeah. There we go.
That's a better drop, better lie.
Oh, here we go. Come on. Come on.
Come just a bit.
It's not a bad effort though, mate. Good strike. All right, up and down, par. Perfect. Right, Tim, we need an up and down here, really. If we're going to make or break par.
I fancy us.
Come on, front foot. Listen to what you've been taught. Right.
I'll take it from here now, do I?
Yeah.
Right. The target is the ball. Not there. The target is the ball. There's your lesson for you. The target is the ball. Right.
Come on, mate. Do you know what, Tim? Do you know what? Do you know what?
Oh, sit down!
What a strike! Mate, Not a bad effort that. Not a bad effort that. Well, what do you reckon? It's the
I think yours is uphill and this one's got a bit of slide on it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Mine's, I think uphill's better.
Yeah.
So we'll go.
Yeah.
Right, come on. So I'm seeing that a little bit right of the cup.
Yeah.
There's the marker. Right, come on. We get out of here with a par. The greens will be rapid as well. They've got a big tournament coming here soon. They're not that quick.
Where is it?
They're not that quick, just in line with that. Right, so we're in for 5. Come on, Tim. Come on, mate.
That's way off. Had to hit
one
it,
over after one. Come on.
We can do it. We can get back.
Silly. We've got 8 holes left. We're good.
I think I might retire after this round.
What, make or break par and just do it, yeah?
Well, no. If the next 8, how many holes have we got left? 8.
8 holes.
The next 8 holes is gonna make me decide whether I carry on playing golf or not.
Imagine if you literally retired after this. Done golf life with two. That's me, done.
I didn't enjoy the last hole. We used every single one of your shots, none of mine.
Right, par 3, 175 yards. Come on.
Oh, great shot.
Come on.
Come on, get on, get on, get on.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes, Tim, come
Top
on.
Man. The target is the ball. Ah, I've pulled it again. Hooked it.
Golf. Blooming golf.
What are you thinking here?
I'm thinking here, mate.
You think that far out?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Go on, go on, go on, go on. What a putt, mate. What a putt. Yes, come on.
It's a bit.
What a putt.
It's a bit closer. We get our par.
Tap it in, mate.
There's no gimmies on your course.
No, not gimmies. We can do it in a match play, but not in a scramble. Tap it in, mate. That's a great putt. Yes, come on, mate. Well played. Oh.
You got to sort out with your handshaking or fist bump, and you keep changing it, mate.
So we're going fist bump?
No, we'll do this.
Yeah. All right. Nice.
Yeah.
Tim, once again, mate, thanks so much for joining us. Oh, sorry. Love.
Better.
It's like the catwalk.
Golf's terrible, the handshakes are great.
Exactly. It's great to see you, mate. And like I said in the intro, you gave me my intro into the media, which I'll forever be grateful for. So thank you so much.
But I think you came in, because I didn't give you your job, you came in and started doing work experience to begin with, didn't you?
I did.
And you did what I think everyone should do, is I always say, first in, last out, make everyone coffee, make yourself so people don't want to get rid of you, and that's what you did, because there's plenty of work experience people who came in who I didn't want around. Yeah. You came in and, we couldn't get rid of you.
No.
You were like, dang, what's that guy doing here again?
Get out.
No, you loved it. From the minute you walked in, you loved football, you loved TV, and you just loved every minute of it. So it wasn't hard to keep you on board. And the reason why, originally, I gave you the one question only was because I felt bad. All the other boys were doing something and girls were doing something on the show.
Yeah.
And you had nothing to do.
Well, you had me dressed in a nappy.
Well, there was that, but I was a bit embarrassed about that. We did that once, and then
it lasted about 3 years.
I know it did. Well, so did Topless Weather.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Joe went out there once and then never came back in again, did he, with his shirt off? But yeah, so I was just going to the guys. I felt so bad because you were working so hard, and I was like, but he's not on telly, and all he was doing, running around doing that. So I said, look, give him one question and one question only. And you took it and you ran with it and you did that like embarrassing rap, which everyone loved.
Do you remember what you said? I always tell this story. I always say, you said you've got one question only. You can do what you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but do what you want.
Yeah.
But you've got 3 lives. So
did I say that?
You did, yeah. So you went. So if you said you got 3 lives, and the first question I did was to Frank Worthington.
Oh, brilliant!
So I didn't know what to do. So I walked up shaking like that. One side burned bigger than the other like that. You're like that, you're like, and I'm like that, no. Yeah, no, they went, Frank, did you score more on or off the pitch? Thinking I was being clever, and you just went,
ooh, strike one.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you did. That's what you did. And I walked back out, and that's when I came up with the rap the week after. I was like, I've got to do something. I've only got 2 lives.
That was great.
Left. But that went on for ages, and that. You just come up with that because you told me this before the summer.
Right.
You said you got one question, and do what you want.
Yeah, I wanted you to do something on the show because I just thought people worked so hard on the show because we did put the hours in on that show.
Big time.
I've apologised to some people about it. I apologise to you now because we worked so hard. But everyone I've said to, I'm so sorry. They say, because I was so obsessive about making that show good with very little. We had very little crew, did we? Production. Yeah. And we had we worked long hours and stuff, and we pushed everyone. We did more content than I've ever done since. It was silly, wasn't it? How much? But everyone I've spoken to said, but we loved it. Yeah, we loved it because we were creating something really interesting, weren't we? So it was cool. But
absolutely. But learning from you and doing the hours and like your sort of like has to be this good and your standards has held everyone in good stead for going forward. Because when other jobs that I've gone and done, I'm like, oh, this is not like the old days of Soccer AM where we was like, graph. So that's it was amazing you did that, really.
Well, I thought the best thing about it was, and the thing I miss most is the ideas sessions where everyone sits around and then you have to come up with ideas. Yeah. And because that's where all the magic happens. Yeah. But there's so many rogue ideas, right? Yeah. And it was brilliant when a bad idea would come and everyone would look around and go, like,
the old tumbleweed.
Terrible idea. What was it? Neil kept on coming up with robot football, and we were like, mate, that's so bad. And he kept bringing it back into the meeting, and it was like, but there were some great ideas. Like in fairness to Neil, Neil the Square, you might remember him as.
Dra.
But he invented bounce back ability because he came in one day and said, Ian Dowie used this word, and I swear it doesn't exist. We looked it up, it didn't. We eventually got it in the dictionary and stuff like that. Yeah, so amazing. Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Did you miss it when you left?
Yeah. No, what I miss most is sitting around with the gang, all of us, the whole lot of us, and just coming up with ideas and that camaraderie. It was really special, I think, because I don't know, you might say it's different, but I thought everybody in the show was involved. Yeah. It wasn't like there was some hierarchy. Obviously I was the boss, but no. But it was like, if you come up with an idea, it doesn't matter how lowly you are in the production, it's on telly. Yeah. If you want to do something, you're on TV, you know. And I wanted people to get on the screen because I thought it was good fun.
Absolutely. It was the best because people were like, if people mucked up, it was fun. Do you know what I mean? If they were bad, it was fun. It was like the Grim Reaper and all that. Yeah. So you couldn't really go wrong because if I went on and obviously the Frank Worthington, everyone was like, oh, in the background. It was like good TV, wasn't it?
Well, some of the worst ideas were the best TV because we all knew it wasn't working. Yeah. So did the viewers. Yeah. And everyone just had a good time with it. But I wanted to experiment and have a laugh, and I think that's what we did.
Absolutely. You started the whole thing. Didn't you just walk into the head of Sky's office and say, I've got this idea, I want to do it? No, I did. Because it was still, Soccer AM was going, but you revamped it, didn't you?
Yeah. What happened was I was working on the Big Breakfast and they hated football. Right. People forget that people hated football in 94, 95 because there was football violence before that and all that sort of. Around the sort of late 90s, I was thinking, God, this is ridiculous. Sky'd come along and it was huge, but you know, terrestrial TV. I did something with Beckham and Gary Neville before they were famous at Man United, and they said, well, why don't you get them dressed as Red Devils? I'm like, what? They're footballers. You know, I did something with John Scales when he was at Liverpool for Big Breakfast, and everyone hated it. And I was like, this is ridiculous. I think football's brilliant. Yeah. So I wrote to Sky and they offered me the job. And they said, look, there's a job here. You can produce and present Soccer AM and Soccer Extra. No, not present, produce Soccer AM and Soccer Extra. But you need to take a pay cut. And I was like, well, that's just a lot of hard work. And then, I don't know if you remember Martin Turner, top man. He said to our boss at the time, he said, you know, he's a presenter as well. And I've got to be honest with you, I think they were a little bit desperate at the time and they wanted a little bit of magic on that show. And they said, they knew I'd been producing Big Breakfast, so they said to me, would you produce and present it? I was like, player manager, hello.
Yeah, go on, sign me up, where's that contract?
So I took a pay cut to do it.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
And it was a big pay cut. I was getting paid well on Big Breakfast. I took a big pay cut, but I was like, I can't miss that opportunity. Yeah. You could see how exciting football was. You know, '96, it was a great time, Euros, wasn't it? Yeah, Euros and all that. Everything had just arrived. It was fantastic, and I was just like, oh, I want to do this. It'll be magic. And the idea that I could present it as well. And I was horrific at presenting for the first few months. And Helen Chamberlain saved my arse every week in, week out. She is such a good presenter.
The best, one of the best, I'd say, like for what she did throughout her career.
And saved my arse.
Yeah, and saved Tim Lovejoy's arse.
Week in, week out. Yeah. So
so good. And we'll talk about it later, but there's something happening with you and Helen. I don't want to give it away yet. We've got some more holes to play, but I'm super excited about this. This sounds unreal.
Well, we'll talk about it in a couple of hours, shall we?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's great, isn't it? That'll keep them
like a cliffhanger. Keep watching.
Watch some more of my dodgy drives.
But finally, what was your highlight of your Soccer AM career?
Oh, mate, can I do a few?
Absolutely.
There was playing at Wembley.
That's mine. I couldn't believe we did that.
But I got to play at Wembley before you guys because I got to play before the Carling Cup or whatever it's called back then. I can't remember what it was called.
The new Wembley. Remember we played the new Wembley?
The ramp up.
Yeah,
the ramp up.
Oh my God! I
played in front of a cup final, and I was my mate Eddie reminds me of this because it's brilliant. I went in for a sliding tackle, and I did the turf, and the game carried on. I'm going. Putting the turf back because before Chelsea Middlesbrough because I was going, they're about to play on this. I can't do this. You know, it's like Hallow to me. It was Hallow because I'm a fan, not a player. Yeah. Everything was Hallow turf to me. That I also think when one of the real changing points was Robbie Fowler coming on. Yeah. Then we started getting really big. Yeah, but he was sitting there, and there was a real moment where. Do you remember Chelsea were? I think. We were playing the cup against Liverpool and we were down at half time and beat them 4-2.
4-2. We were 2-0 down. FA Cup fifth round.
And Robbie said something to me and I went 4-2 at him when we're talking and he laughed. And I think that was a real turning point where we were part of the industry, having a laugh with the players because we never stitched them up, did we? We always had a laugh with the players. Yeah. And I just think one of the other ones was probably, just Noel Gallagher coming on. And, that was the start of the big celebrities coming on, and that was me meeting a guy saying, do you think Noel Gallagher would do our show? He used to know them and he said I'll ask him because he watches it every week. It's banging, can't wait to do it. And then that's when I realised that people like Gallagher's and stuff were watching the show. Everyone had started watching it and it was like, what? They're watching our little show on
crazy.
And it went mad, didn't it? Everyone was watching it.
The thing that you did was your mate Save Chip. The wrestlers, ease, that still happens. That's like, do you hear that on TV and look at it and go, wow, that's something that we all created? Yeah, I think my idea from when I took,
I thought, well, they're not all my ideas. They were all.
Chip that's your mate, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, but I think that was someone else's idea because I came in the office talking about it, and someone else went Save Chip, and then. Don't let Sarah. So I think someone else came up with that. I don't know whose idea. Yeah. I've lost track of who came up with whose ideas because it was such a melting pot of ideas, So I just don't. I have no idea who came up with these things. But yeah, every time we put the TV on and we saw all that. One of my favourite things, my highlight is when Liverpool fans made flag. They're so recognised, famous for making their big football flags. And one of them says, Lovejoy sucks, big fat. It's a red flag with white writing, and I have it on my phone, and I just always send it to my mates to remind them that I do. And I just thought that is such a highlight that they could be asked to slag me off in a flag.
Taking time sitting in their kitchen, Lovejoy.
I think it's sewn on as well. I think it's I think it's a proper flag. I'll have to check it out, but it's either like or ironed on or sewn on. It's proper, and it was at one of the cup finals. It was just we went through a stage of playing them a lot, didn't we? Yeah. It was absolutely brilliant, and I love that because it was like the show's making an impact.
It's amazing. Yeah. So if you do have that flag at your house and you want to send it to Tim, please do. Get in contact with Golf Life.
It made my day. I played at Anfield once. It was absolutely brilliant. I played in a charity match, and everyone else came out, and they were, I don't know, all the other celebrities, and they were slightly applauding. Yeah. I came out, it was boo, and I was like, yes, yes. It's like I'm a proper player, you know. I'm
Lovejoy socks,
yeah. Yeah. I'm a Chelsea player. It's fantastic. Yeah.
Love it, mate. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. But again, thank you for all you did for me in your career. Yep. Lovely. Right, we're one over. Let's go. Right, par 4, Tim.
What's the target, Tubes?
The target is 3-4-4. The ball is the target.
The target is the ball. The back of the ball, please, not the front, or the top, or the bottom. Yes! Oh, that couldn't get any more down the middle if it tried.
Come on. Yes!
I think we're playing your ball.
Down the middle, hit one. Just absolutely cremate it, Tim. No pressure whatsoever.
There was a camera filming me. Of course there's pressure. Jesus.
Come round, come round, come round. Do you know what, mate? That's not bad at all. It's come round.
I'm hitting everything left, aren't I?
Right, Tim, it's 127 to the back, 116 to the middle. I'm going to go gap wedge and just try and get it on the middle of the dance floor. Come round, come round.
Perfect.
Come round.
Yeah, that's rolled on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit short. It probably was a pitching wedge. I was just a bit scared. Tim, great shot. What a shot. What a shot. Yes, Tim. Come on. Great shot. Here we go. Yes. Come on. I love golf.
So we're going to use my ball for once.
Come on.
That's my ball. That's my ball. That's my ball.
What was that tune? That was Mark B and Blade, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Doom, doom, doom.
The target is the ball.
Go on, go on. Tim, that's decent,
oh,
mate.
No.
Mate, that is decent. That is decent.
Do I pop it in so we know we've got a par?
Yeah. Come on, no pressure now.
Oh!
We're still one over, but we are hotting up. Mr. Tim Lovejoy, well played, sir.
Do you know what the problem with me was? Not the problem with all my other drives was.
Go on.
I wasn't using my lucky tee.
Oh, that's why then.
I'd left my lucky tee in the bag. Now I've got my lucky tee.
It's all about pink castle tees for me, Tim. Have you seen a pink castle tee? beautiful. Hang on.
I use the white wooden ones because I've seen the pros use them.
It's a thing of beauty, Tim. Pink castle tee.
What is it?
It's like a car. It's built like a castle. So you put your ball in. Look here, so you know that's for the driver. Because the pros know with their tees how high they want it, but with us like amateurs.
Tell you what,
yeah, look at that, and look, it looks lovely as well.
I don't want to buy it off you. I'll rent it off you.
Absolutely.
I'll rent it off you for another 2 or 3 holes.
Do you know what, Tim? Because you gave me my chance in media, you can have that for free.
I
don't want to rent it.
I want a rental agreement.
You can have it, mate. No, you
can
have
I?
it. No, you
give me that.
You crack on. That's your pink castle tee.
You do look after me. that is generosity. And because of that, right, the target is the ball. I'm going to try and hit this straight.
Get it in between those 2 bunkers.
I'm not getting that far.
That'll play. Oh, that'll play. Good shot, mate.
That tee doesn't work. Jesus.
Right. So that's the line.
You round with me?
Yeah. Think it's your ball, Tim.
Get rid of that tee.
I think it's your ball.
How far's that then,
Right,
Tubes?
Tim, great shot that. Got 141 to the centre of the green. What do you reckon? 8 iron?
I might take a 7 and
7. You don't want to go long though on this hole. Well, we've got two stabs
Yeah,
here,
right.
so we're good. Good shot though.
the target is
The ball.
the ball. Oh no!
Do you know what? It won't
I've hit
be
it
that
fat.
bad, mate.
I've hit it really fat.
It's coming round. Ain't that bad, man.
Oh, there we go.
Come on. Come on. Oh, is it long? I think it... Hopefully we're all right.
I think that's all right.
Hopefully.
Well, we'll see.
What are you going to play?
I'm playing a. I'm
Little
playing
bump and run?
I've got a 9-iron,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna. I've got to take myself seriously. I've got a 9-iron, and what I'm going to do
Yeah.
is I'm just going to skip it over this initial, like, what do you call that? The first
Rough.
Yeah.
Rough. Yeah,
First cut.
First
And then I'm
cut
going to
is
land
looking-
it, and then it's going to roll
Yeah.
round here, and then it's going to make its way into the hole there.
Right, okay.
That's roughly what I'm going to do.
Like it.
I'm going to do sort of like a hybrid putt.
A hybrid putt.
Hybrid putt. So what I've done here is I've got all the weight on the front foot here, Tubes, like they tell you on social media.
Go on the hybrid putt.
And I'm going for a. So I'm just rocking
Yeah.
the chest.
Do you watch a lot of YouTube videos?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I'm crap. Right. Too hard, too hard. No. Sorry, Tubes.
No, don't be daft. I'm going to putt.
If I'd nailed that, I'd have looked so
I mean,
good.
that would have been
for
an absolute Instagram clip in itself.
for your Tube.
Tim Lovejoy with a hybrid putt. Well, I'm going putting.
Come on, come on, come on. Be good, be good. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Oh, needed a bit more. Right, come on, we need this.
Is it just straight, do you
I think so, I think so.
Shall I pull that flag for you?
Do you know what? I keep it in, but yeah, go on.
Why?
I just always think because of the visual.
Okay, well you
The
leave it in
yeah,
there.
I think it just helps me.
Oh! I'm pulling it because I've seen on social media.
Social media says.
Where does it go? Where, roughly where?
I think it's straight, mate.
No, where's the... About there?
Yeah. Come on, mate, we need this.
Oh!
Oh. 2 over. We're making this difficult. Bogey, 2 over. Lovejoy, tubes. Bad drives. Well, my bad drive. We're all right. Still got poles to play with. Par 5 next. Right, with
It's
Tim.
a nice looking hole.
It's lovely.
So you're going first, yeah?
Yeah, Foxhills is it's a special place, and this hole is fantastic. We are 2 over, mate.
It's quite a long way, that.
It is a long way.
So we better hit the ball really hard.
Yeah.
That's what my golf coach says to me.
Hit the ball hard.
Just get up and hit it as hard as you can. Don't worry about technique, just hit it hard. It's what the pros do, you know. They hit it hard with a bit of...
And 350 yards down the Bette Midler.
Yeah, they don't worry about accuracy now, just distance.
Oh, come on. Legs are in the right place.
Perfect.
Yes. It's going to hit that fella, isn't it? Oh, I'm happy with that,
Oh,
Tim. I'm
yes.
happy with that.
Little bit,
Come on.
little bit of fade like the pros do.
Absolutely. Played for it, obviously.
Oh no!
Oh. .230 to the front of the green. We need a birdie here, really. We're 2 over. So I'm going to hit 5 wood and then see what happens afterwards. It's downslope, bit left. 3 balls in. Get those. Come on. It's gone a bit right. I think it's come out.
Oh!
All right, mate? That's all right. That's all right. Honestly, it's a good layup. It is. It is. We're good. Don't worry about it. Right, I've got on your ball, Tim. 120 to the middle of the dance floor. Come on, mate. What a shot. What a brilliant shot. Tim. 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 Yes. Come on. Mate. That's the buzz we were talking about, isn't it? You hit a good one. Right, no pressure.
Got the ball in the air for once.
Oh, I caught it. We're on. We're rolling. But I think it's you. Great shot, mate. Let me just get my divot.
Birdie putt. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking left to right, mate.
Yeah, I'm thinking that,
Yeah.
but not much though, right? Tiny
Not much
bit?
at all. Half a cup. 3/4 cup. Come on, we need this. yes, yes, yes. Oh, it's a par. It's a par.
Oh, didn't hit it.
See my line. Step up.
Come on, Tubes.
Come out. Oh, we needed that.
We've let each other down.
Another par.
We've let each other down, and
Yeah.
we've let golf down. That's what we've done.
Right, Tim, we're 2 over, and I think we're playing all right, but we've not capitalised on the greens, have we? So there's 4 holes left, and we need 2 birdies.
Oh, lovely.
That's the one. Yeah, that's good. We're good. Tim, absolutely smash it.
Right, if I don't hit this driver, well, I'm retiring, because I just can't face not being able to hit a driver. The target is the ball. Right.
Oh, target was the ball, and it's gone straight down the middle. Mr. Tim Lovejoy, I strike.
Is that in the trees
No,
now?
that's good. We have got 54 to the front of the green, 65 to the middle. So I think it's about a 60-yard shot.
Go!
Kick,
Go!
kick,
Go!
kick,
Go!
kick,
Go!
kick,
Keep
kick,
going!
kick,
Keep going!
kick,
Keep going! Keep going! No! Damn!
Come on.
Great shot!
Come on.
That's birdie land, isn't it?
Come on.
Mate!
We've got a chance. We need this birdie. We need this birdie. Come on, Tim. Oh!
Oh my God, that was so close.
Come on, mate.
Oh no!
Oh! 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 We needed that.
Now we got this.
This is not easy.
It's not easy now. Right on.
Par. Still 2 over. We can still do it. I keep saying that after every hole. We can still do it. Tim, some massive, exciting news. You and Helen Chamberlain are getting back together.
And everybody else. And everybody
all
else.
the-
And you, hopefully, and everybody. Yeah, we're doing a podcast. And I got asked to do it. And I initially said, nah, I don't want to do it. I can't. You know, I did Soccer AM. It was great and everything else. And then one day I woke up in the middle of the night and some ideas came to me. And I got up the next day and I phoned Helen and said, do you fancy doing something? And she was like, yeah, sure. And then, as you know, I phoned you, I phoned Sheephead, Robbie, the lot.
Yeah.
He's called Joe now, by the way, not Sheephead.
Do you know his name's Joel?
No?
His
is
actual
it?
name's Joel. I only found that out at the end of Soccer AM. I was like, who's Joel Worsley? I was like, I spelled your name wrong. And he was like, no, that's my
her name,
His name's
right.
actually Joel, not Joe.
Funny guy.
Sheephead.
Funny guy.
Great guy.
He's doing it. So we just just wanted to have a laugh and chat about football. And kind of the concept of it is called Soccer A to Z. There's going to be working our way through the alphabet. Everything you need to know about football. No, but I was looking. I love the football podcast, the Garys. they're dominating, aren't they? Neville and Lineker.
Shearer.
And I thought, wouldn't it be good to do something from the fans' perspective again? Do you know what I mean? Because that's from the industry players, how they see the game.
Yeah.
Whereas we're mates, we're fans. We just, for us, football's a lifestyle, a culture, right? We've been going to Stamford Bridge and, you know, loving football, watching it on TV and doing all that for years. And we see the game slightly differently, because for us, it's well, for me personally, it's a laugh every time I talk to you about football or anyone, and we have a laugh with it. We have a laugh, we have a joke, we think about it. It's like, you know, and we have different views on it all. So that's kind of the idea of it. It's going to be more, you know, kind of like the good old days of.
Absolutely. So it's like a Soccer AM Basel podcast. You go through the alphabets. What do you pick? Like a C, and then
what I've decided to do, and this is why I'm a super producer. I'm going to start at A, and I'm going to work all my way through to Z, and I'm going in alphabetical order, and then we don't have to think about it. Yeah, so like, you know, we'll start with A, and we'll just try to involve the fans.
Can be anything, yeah.
So
anything, anything to do with football.
Anything you like.
Arguments.
Yeah. There's your one.
Yeah.
Probably won't be Arsenal because it's too obvious.
Yeah.
So it's like we're looking at little things and stuff. So yeah, and having a chat and just having some good fun with it, you know. So I'm excited about it. Yeah, I think it's going to be good.
And that's out in September, right?
Yeah, I was going to go the first week of the football season, but then we thought there's quite a lot going on the first week of the football season. So we'll go a couple of weeks into the football season, and then just start talking. So it's not going to be topical as in what happened to, you know, in the match the week before. It's just talking about football as a whole, you know, talking about things we know and love, you know. You might go H and go half and half scarves or half and half hats, you know. There's the two things, isn't there? The old school Scottish ones, do you remember? So Chelsea Rangers or Arsenal Celtic, and then there's the modern one with which everyone can't get their heads around, where you
Tim, if you're going to get me started, can I come on the pod and talk about half and half scarves? Because they are evil.
They don't make any sense, do they?
What is the point?
It doesn't make any sense. To us, it doesn't make any sense, no.
But why?
Yeah.
Why would you, if you're a Chelsea fan, you're walking down the street like, get your hats, get your scarves.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy one with Chelsea on it, and the other half Arsenal.
Yeah.
Who are buying these things?
I think tourism. I think that's a tourist thing. But you know, the game's grown and it's evolved. It's changed. You know, I always say this. I remember when we started Soccer AM, we had no Premier League players. Then suddenly there was an explosion of them, and we got them all. And then there was Man United would never let us have any. Do you remember? Alex Ferguson didn't let us have any. Then slowly Liverpool didn't, and Arsenal did. And when I left the show, we weren't having Premier League footballers on unless we were promoting their charities and sometimes the sports brands which they represented. And it was hard. The game evolved massively to protect those players. And I always say this, I think the fans and the game has got so far away now. So if you're a Chelsea fan, which we know about, you go there and we don't have the connections with the players we used to have, which is why a good manager is so important. If you've got Klopp who comes out and he's bridging the gap, Pep, he's bridging the gap. Good managers bridge the gap between the fans and the, especially at the top end. I'm not talking about in the lower divisions where it's still great down there. You're representing the town, the club and everything else. But at the higher echelons where we're sitting, it's hard to relate. I mean, Cole Palmer's come along for us last year and we're relating to him because he feels like he wants to play and he's getting stuck in and he's scoring goals and he feels great. But it's not the same experience as, say, we even go back to the sort of Zola era and Vialli era and stuff like JT, Lampard, Frank and all those guys, Joe Cole. Actually, and you feel like you know the players somehow. You feel like they're but it became, and it's understandable, and I don't blame them or I don't blame the industry. It just got, and it's become more and more of a TV experience and less of a go to the game experience because of VAR and stuff. So the game's evolving and changing dramatically. And
what's your thoughts on VAR? I also think that's evil.
I've told you this story, and you know, people will say, "Hey, he's not a real fan," but the tickets to the final against Liverpool last year, I went, do you know, I'm not going to go because I want to see what happens. And I thought, I'm not going to go in the end. And I watched it with my mates in a pub, and my mates actually at the ground are texting me going, what's going on? And I thought, that is changed the game dramatically. But it was the commentary on some of these games where Gary Neville goes something like, it's not a goal, but it's a sending off and a penalty, and you're like, what is happening here? And there's something inside me which thinks it's quite entertaining, but it's also ludicrous, and it's so they've got, it's not going away, by the way. We know that, and goal line technology works. I think the semi-automatic offside
goal line technology is brilliant.
Yeah. Now they've got the curtain, which we saw in the Euros. That's starting to work a bit better. Semi-automatic offside starting to work. It's just, we're trying to make it tennis and cricket, but tennis and cricket is not a fluid game like football.
Exactly that.
And you know, you're a brilliant player, excellent footballer. You know when someone's gone in to take the ball, and when they've gone in to hurt a man. You know when someone's handballed it, and those handball decisions now are ridiculous.
You smash it into them, they're like that. Like pen.
Yeah, silhouette or something. And we've got all these different words, and we don't actually understand it. So I'm sort of I find that quite hard.
But the podcast is out in September. Soccer A to Z with Tim Lovejoy, Helen Chamberlain, and all the old Soccer AM crew, and me, hopefully, if I get the nod. Let's do it. Come on. Right, Tim, 170 to the middle of the dance floor. The flagship hole here.
That's a beautiful looking hole, isn't it?
So good. That's absolutely brilliant. Tim. Mate.
We're on the dance floor.
What a shot, mate. Oh, gone left. Gone left. And long. Your ball, Tim. Your ball.
Really hit that though.
Yeah, it's gone out the middle. But I've wrapped round that one. Not good enough. Right, I think it's just a little bit.
Slide to left from to right.
It's a great shot, by the way, mate. Little bit left. I'd aim for a cup left.
Too hard, too hard.
Oh,
too hard, way too hard. I'm sorry, mate. No, way too hard.
They're real quick.
No, I knew as soon as I'd hit that, I'd hit it too hard. It's all the adrenaline pumping in me. Come on. Oh, no.
Had to go more left. We are still 2 over with 2 to play.
We can do it. I fancy us.
Oh, that only just went in as well. Come on, mate. We got this. It's been good. It's been great. We can make it greater. 2 birdies. So, Tim, since we last saw each other, we've both had great times, but also we've had some not good times, obviously, with my addiction to alcohol and my heart attack and stuff like that. I'm losing our dad, mine and Angie's dad. And you've also suffered with a bit of mental health that you've been quite open about. And
yeah. I would like to say, I don't use the word suffer anymore. I say I have it.
Okay.
Oh, I had it.
Yeah.
So at the moment, I don't have it. Yeah, I went through some really bad times with it. It's quite a. I read all about your stuff and I've talked to you about it and stuff. And it's like, it's been, it's quite an adventure, isn't it, when you do it? And it does sort of strangely hurt, but not physically, but makes you struggle a lot. Yeah. What did you do to help yourself?
Talk to people. I made it quite open. The Golf Life Legends know about it. I put it out because men speaking up can help other people and stuff like that. So I did an AA meeting. I went to AA, but it wasn't for me, which again, I've said before on here that it helps millions of people across the world, but I just realised that I'm not going to up people's lives if I don't touch that first drink. And talking was massive. It really, really helped talking. How about you?
Well, I did a lot of stuff. They for a very short period of time, they put me on antidepressants. I hated them, so I came straight off. I'm not saying they're bad, by the way. I just hate them because I didn't feel like me. I talked to a shrink for a while, but my main thing is I got into reading, and I read loads and loads of philosophy. And if you are having mental health issues at all, you're feeling depressed or whatever, I recommend Zen and Stoicism. They're great. And what I've learned is, one is I have this acronym called ARM, I do, which is accept. You've got to accept whatever situation you're in. That's number one. And so number two is you take responsibility. So don't give control of your life away to anyone. So don't go, it's them, it's them, it's them, it's them. It's your life. You take responsibility for everything, wherever you are. And you feel so amazing when you control yourself, because you go, whatever the situation is, you go, it's me, it's my responsibility. I've got myself here, whatever it is. I'm not going to blame anyone else, because I've got to do it for myself. And the M stands for move on. But the other thing that I found was the most important things, and this is an interesting subject for us, is you've got to have a basis to base your life on, right? So okay. A lot of people will go, I've got a good job, I've got money, I've got a girlfriend, I've got that. If you've got none of that, then what can you base it on? And by the way, that becomes quite superficial in the end. As we know, we've had great lives, and yet we were depressed. So the thing I based it on was my values. And I was taught this. So you work out who you are. And if you are a good guy, which I am, I know you are, then you can, everything that happens, you go, what are my values? And you've got something to base your whole life on. I'm a good guy, so stuff has happened, but I'm a nice person. And then you can base yourself on your values and go forward. And it's really funny, because I was struggling with being a Chelsea fan, because our values of just spending money and sacking people and so they don't align with me. And I was really uncomfortable about it all the time. And now I still feel really uncomfortable about it. You know, I can't help but love it when Cole Palmer gets on the pitch and starts scoring goals and that. But the values of that, of sometimes of football, I don't like. I don't like the fact that, you know, Carlo Ancelotti wins us the double and then we sack him. I mean, I don't like that. And at the time I didn't like it, and I still don't like it now. And because it doesn't fit my values. And once you've worked out your values in life, I think you've got then something to build on. Since I've done that, I feel so much happier, because I know I'm a nice person, or whether I'm a nice person or not, but I know I've got my values. I like my values. So that's it's my recommendation. And then obviously the other thing I learned is exercise, like golf, walking around.
It's been massive for me.
I played, I'm going to be a bit quiet because they're on their tee, but they're going chipping onto the green. But I played terribly today, but I loved your company, and I hit a couple of good shots, and I'm walking and I feel great. Isn't it wonderful?
Absolutely.
To do?
I mean, golf's been massive for me. And also jogging. I love it's like a free hit. It's a free buzz. I'm an addictive personality, so I'm always chasing, you know, the buzz, which I do with alcohol. I always wanted to be that feeling, like, you know, warm, sort of like drunk sort of feeling. But with running, I run and run and run, and you get that buzz after, with all the endorphins. And with golf as well. That's why I like act when people go, you love golf, you get so excited. I do. Yeah. When you hit that shot, I get that rush of adrenaline, like, come on, like sort of thing. It's been so good for me. For, you know, rehabbing from, you know, I'm 8 years sober now, so golf's been absolutely massive. But it's so important for people to talk, isn't it? Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, it's important to talk, and I think it's important to sort of try and do work on it. I mean, we get ourselves into these situations. There's a lot of people out there with it, by the way, and you know, and there's a lot. I think it's getting harder and harder because social media, things like that, and that constant smartphone and.
Sounded nice.
That sounded good, didn't it? That sounded a good shot. Better than anything I hit today. So yeah, but I think we're I think it's getting harder, and I think there's more people with it all the time, and so it's like trying to learn how to deal with it. I think it's important.
Absolutely, amazing advice, mate. Top man. Cool. If you're struggling, talk people. Come on, right, let's get on with it.
Going uphill.
Yeah, long par 4 this, Tim. We need a birdie. But golf's been the winner today. Golf and the chat and the laughs. But we can still do this. Yes, that will come round. That will come round. That will come round.
That's all right. That's good.
Yes.
That's great.
That's come round. Yes! Come on. Oh. Tim, we have got 100 yards to play with. I've got 52. Pleased with that drive, by the way. It's gone some. Come on. Oh, it's gone right. I mean, we're dancing, we've got a long birdie putt. Come on. Your chipping's been on flames. Again, that is delightful.
It's not up far enough, is it?
What'd you go for, the sandwich?
Yeah. Oh, I wish I'd. Yeah.
Hey, birdie putt. One's got to drop. One birdie has got to drop, and we need it right now.
Sliding a slight left to right, do you think?
I think if anything, it's a bit right to left.
You think
Yeah.
right to
I
left?
think it slopes down. I'd go in between the flag and that white little bit there.
You're joking. Are you serious?
That's what I think. Do you want me to go first and you look?
Nope.
Nope.
I'll go first because then you can. The last time I overhit it,
Yeah.
so this time I'm going to drastically underhit it.
Just get it in the middle.
Because that's how you, because that's how you play golf. Oh! Oh! Oh!
That's so weak.
Not hit it.
So weak.
Oh, mate. Which one do we do now?
That's so poor. I've looked at yours as well. I've seen it.
I don't fancy myself
Yeah,
for
you
this.
do, you do. Straight. Roll it straight. That's it. That goes.
Oh, told you.
I'm not going to take any time of it. Just going to get up there, roll that puppy in.
Oh no! 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 No!
Golf. 3 over. Oh, it's come out. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. All aboard the showboat.
You know what I've learned?
Go on.
Is I need to play more if I'm going to play.
Yeah. It's
Because I am all over the place.
You must be happy with some of your shots today, though, mate.
Done a couple of decent ones and loads of horrible shots. I think I've let your viewers down.
Absolutely not. We're all part of the Golf Life army. Come on.
That is it.
There we go.
That's beautiful, mate.
Happy with that.
Love
Straight
that.
down the middle.
Beautiful.
Right, we need to get it in from there.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll chip in.
Mate, seriously, mind your head. This has got to go in for us to make or break par. I'm scared he's there. Yeah, I like it.
Get hold of that.
That works. We might have a chance of a birdie, Tim. Finish on a birdie dance.
I've hooked it. I'm all over the place.
Mate, you played well today. I played golf three times in a year. You're doing all right. You're a brave, brave boy. Brave boy. Right, 91 yards. Wind in our faces. I'm going to go 52. 52. Do you know what today, Tim?
What?
The putting has done us.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad. Come on, come on. Kick, kick. Oh.
Short again.
Unlucky, mate. Unlucky.
It's in the air.
Another putt for birdie. Can we please sink one? Please.
What I'd like you to do is get close,
Yeah.
but not quite get it in. So I step up
And take the glory.
and take the glory, yeah. And so I end the video on a big celebration.
Come on.
But good luck, mate.
Thank you, Tim.
That's in. That's, oh no, it's not. Not bad though.
I did what you asked.
Right.
Part. Come on, Tim. Get it in for a birdie. All have a birdie dance. Go and have a lime and soda. Oh,
Didn't hit it, did I?
mate,
Didn't hit it.
it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, mate.
That just
Really,
about
really
sums up
appreciate it.
everything I've done today.
Mate,
Right, I'd just like to announce my retirement from golf.
that's it. You're
That's
done.
it, I'm done.
Game
Like,
over.
The couple of drives to just see me out, that's it. But do you want to play next week?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
We're there, mate. Brilliant.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you so
Cheers.
much, mate. Great to see you.
Right,
And
cheers.
check out Tim's new podcast in September, Soccer AM A to Z with Helen and all the gang. We're going to put a link down below when it's out and we'll put some stuff on Instagram. Tim,
Cheers, mate.
great to see you, mate. And thanks again for everything, mate. Love it. Golf Life.